7. Khashaba Jadhav. Have you heard about the Olympic Games? Sportsmen from many different countries of the world come together for the Olympic Games. A number of events are held. There are games, athletic events like high jump, long jump, running, gymnastic events, swimming, and diving competitions, boxing and wrestling matches, and many other things. The winners are given gold, silver, and bronze medals. An Olympic medal is an honor. An Olympic winner is considered to be a world champion. Few Indians have won Olympic medals so far. The first person to win a medal for independent India was a wrestler from Maharashtra. His name was Khashaba Jadhav. Khashaba Jadhav was born in a very poor family in a village called Goleshwar in Satara district. But it was a family that loved sport, especially wrestling. His father, Dada Saheb, was himself a wrestler. He had 5 sons. The youngest of them was Khashaba. Dada Saheb himself taught his sons wrestling. They were all very good at it, but the best among them was Khashaba. From an early age, Khashaba loved to watch wrestling bouts. His father took him to see the bouts for the first time. He was just 4 years old. He would sit on his father's shoulders and watch the bouts. At 10, he was the youngest to get into the akhada. Soon, it became clear that he was also the best, not only in his own akhada but in the whole area. Khashaba loved other sports too. He was fond of kabaddi, malakhambh, running, swimming, and gymnastics. He took part in all of these. He became strong and agile. He loved to discuss sports with his friends. He went to Rajaram College in Kolhapur, where wrestling was encouraged. Khashaba took part in many wrestling bouts and won them all. In that area, he was the champion. Therefore, he was sent to wrestle at the state level and national level. Khashaba Jadhav became famous at the national level too. He beat the national champion Niranjan Das in 1948. That is why it was decided to send him to the International Olympic Games. When Khashaba Jadhav took part in the Olympic Games for the first time, he found that the Indian and international rules were different. Also, he was used to wrestling in an earthen pit. At the Olympic Games, the bouts were held on a mat. In spite of these differences, Khashaba Jadhav won a 6th place out of 42. The Olympic Games are held every 4 years. In 1952, Khashaba wished to take part in Olympics again. But it was not an easy task. He had to prove his merit again and face the opposition of officials. Also, in those days, Olympic participants had to spend their own money for traveling to and staying in the place where the games were held. It was very expensive. Khashaba did not have that much money, and he did not get any money from the government. At last, the principal of Rajaram College gave his own house to get the money. Other people in Kashaba's village also helped. The 1952 Olympics were held at Helsinki. There, Khashaba Jadhav had to face opponents from Russia and the Gulf countries. He won the first 5 bouts quite easily. He won each bout within 5 minutes. Then he had to face a wrestler from Japan. They were both well matched. The bout lasted for 15 minutes. Khashaba lost the match by just 1 point. He was exhausted after the bout, but he was asked to wrestle with a Soviet wrestler immediately. This was against the rules. According to the rules, Khashaba should have rested for the last half an hour before the second bout. Khashaba lost in the bout with the Soviet wrestler. Still, he had won a bronze medal by finishing third. When Khashaba returned from Helsinki, many people honored him. The people in his village gave him a grand welcome. A procession of 151 bullock carts waited for him in his home village of Goleshwar. The villagers carried their hero home to the sound of tolls. Khashaba Jadhav did not forget those who helped him after winning the Olympic medal. He played the first bout to raise money not for himself but for the principal who had given his house for sending Khashaba to Helsinki. The principal got his house back again. Khashaba won great honor for his country even when he did not have much help or facilities. Today, sportsmen have many facilities. Shouldn't we all try our best to win greater honors for our motherland? Students, this was our video for today. I hope that this video was helpful for you to read this chapter better. And if it was helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel for more such chapter reading videos. And I'll meet you in the next chapter reading. Bye.